So this is my first break of the expedition, coming to the end of it. And all I can say is we had a very close shave in literally the first half hour. The drone was out. We paid this photographer to get some decent shots of us departing, and we were going along okay, but there's this bridge that we had to go through, and there's quite a lot of swell around the water surrounding the bridge. It sort of creates this current, and the autopilot was on, and it kept on trying to, the natural current was dragging us one way and the pilot would kick in, but there was always a bit of a lag, and yes, somehow I probably fucked up the steering somehow, and we wrapped ourselves round the leg of the bridge. It's a whopping bridge, and thankfully the drone had, I think, run out of battery, or he didn't have permission to go under the bridge, so he'd buggered off by then. But it was quite a stressful situation that we dealt with relatively calmly.
Right, now we're being pushed to the shore.
So it's my second shift on the oars, and it looks okay now. It's kind of calmed down, but there was a little bit of wind, a lot of mist, a bit of kind of fogginess, and some rain, and it wasn't very nice.
Fucking horrible.
Bit of a dilemma because it's not cold. Do we get into the oilskins and sweat our balls off, or do we stay in these trousers which aren't waterproof and might get wet? It's going to be a tricky trade-off though, is that question, I think. Some lightweight waterproof trousers seem like a good thing to bring at this point. But so far the fjords have been fairly gentle to us, and boat's getting pretty organised. Made our first dinner and
Pretty decent, I
we're
say.
doing okay. Yeah?
Yeah, shepherd's pie.
Shepherd's pie is good.
The bollocks.
Good old bolognese. Can't go wrong.
Looks like there's a rock just out there, actually.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Well, no, like,
Marking up our position.
I don't have our position. It's probably not quite right, but
Where are those rocks you're talking about?
I was talking about that one there. 10 o'clock, let's say.
Yeah,
Charge up here. We'll be out here in a couple of hours,
yeah,
a few hours, and then we hug the coastline,
yeah.
and then we go up here into the morning,
Really?
and then continue up.
That looks sketchy at the end though.
Well,
Coming out that top bit.
up here.
Yeah.
Well, it's actually a bit of a channel. I mean, you've got some rocks here, and you've got rocks there. You've got quite a good sized gap, bigger than this.
Really?
Yeah,
Would you say so?
yeah, definitely, definitely.
Okay. Sounds like a plan.
So I think it's a good plan.
All right. Let's go with it.
And then we're due south of Bear Island.
Let you know how it goes.
Right, we've just anchored up, and it's time for the first talc. Because I'm slightly moist down there after a bit of sweating. And the key is to keep it dry when you can. Oh, that's good. This is bowling class. Polly is teaching me. To be fair, he's only just learnt himself from Google. He's teaching me how
The scouts, he means.
how to tie a bowline. So I'm going to give it a go live on camera. A third attempt this evening. basically, what you do is something like this.
Sorry about the camera work, it's pretty choppy out here. Don't know if you can see the waves. Woo! Yeehaw!
Birdie, round the bush.
No, other way around the bush.
So, round the bush, back through the birdie. There she blows.
There she bowlins.
There she bowlins. It's not going anywhere. But actually, it would have been better. I might try and do like a loopers one. Give us some good.
So we've taken shelter after our first row. We've anchored down in a small settlement just up the Norwegian fjord.
We basically stopped after 5 hours rowing. We've had enough.
It's pretty
It's pretty tough.
I'm not gonna lie, it's a bit tougher than we thought it'd be.
It's really hard.
And when it gets windy and rainy, it's not much fun. I'm not gonna lie.
Really not.
But it's quite nice now. The first problem we're having is power issues. We've only managed to fill up this much of our water. It should be full for the day because the batteries look like they were in critical low levels and are struggling to even power up again because, well, there is no sun. I think this is going to be a repeated problem. We've turned the we didn't use the auto tiller. We've now turned everything off, all power, VHF, AIS, the works, and we're hoping that a little bit of sun will creep through and charge them up for the evening, I guess, because we are going to set off again. The tide's on its way in. We went about an hour before high tide, so about 9, probably about 10 o'clock, 10 to 10, which is in about 3 hours. We will start rowing again, and then we're probably going to go into our 2 hours on, 2 hours off pattern, aren't we?
Yeah.
I'll do first shift
Is it
because
that way or is it that way?
no, he's got it. He's got it. Absolutely nailed it.
You get the old
Hey. Well, progress, and it has been flat as a pancake, but actually there's a few ripples, weird ripples, but a very flat sea, and it kind of looks like the end of the world over there, in my opinion, like you just fall off the end. Midnight, still quite light. We should definitely have our light on, but we've got no batteries left, so we're creeping through the dark. Some pretty cool scenery.